TVnglish me aka suavate. Bienvenido a TVnglish. Laskovo prosimo de TVnglish. Hey all you TVnglish lovebirds. Today we have a really great new group of sentences for you to practice that are all to do with romance. So if you have a loved one you want to say something sweet to, or if you're trying to get a date at a bar, these might be great sentences for you to practice. If you like this video, click subscribe below and click on the bell button and check back to our channel for lots of great other videos. Now, let's begin. I love you from the deepest, purest part of my heart. This is a sentence that you wouldn't say on a first date or even on a third date. This is something you would say to someone you have loved and been close to for a really long time, maybe a husband or wife or a boyfriend or girlfriend. I love you from the deepest, purest part of my heart means the best part of me loves you. The next sentence is, he worshipped the ground she walked on. The key phrase in this sentence is worship the ground she walked on. If he worshiped the ground she walked on, he thinks she is perfect, like the best person ever. The word worship is usually used in religion. You might worship a god or multiple gods. So in this sentence, he worshipped the ground she walked on. He is basically treating her like she's a god. I can't bear the thought of losing you. This sentence, I can't bear the thought of losing you, means if we broke up, if we weren't in a relationship anymore, I would not be able to handle it. I would be so upset. I really, really don't want that to happen. This is a sentence you might use if you and your significant other are having some fights and maybe they want to break up with you and you really don't want that to happen. You might say, I can't bear the thought of losing you. It's a little bit dramatic, but effective. These next two sentences are kind of a conversation between two people. The first person might ask a question. Do you want to stay for dinner? And then the second person might respond, no place I'd rather be. The key sentence here is no place I'd rather be. It's a little bit of a flirty sentence. It's something you might say to somebody you're dating. And it basically means, I want to be with you. I like being with you more than being anywhere else. So if someone asks you a question like that and you want to be a little flirty, they might say, do you want to stay for dinner? And you might say, there's no place I'd rather be. I can't stand the idea of anything happening to you. This sentence essentially just means, I want you to be safe. I want you to be okay. I don't want anything bad to ever happen to you. It's something that you might say to someone you really love, maybe someone you're concerned about, and it just shows them how much you care. I can't stand the idea of anything happening to you. This next sentence is, I want to put some distance between us. This sentence is not something you generally want to hear. I want to put some distance between us is sort of a kind way of saying, I'd like us to break up, or I'd like us to not see each other as much anymore. If you want to break up with somebody or you want to have a little break from your relationship, you might say, I want to put some distance between us. If someone says that to you, I'm so sorry. I think you just got broken up with. The next sentence is, I feel very fortunate to have met you. The key phrase in here is very fortunate. Very fortunate means lucky. I'm glad that we met. You might use this sentence to somebody that you've met recently that you're really enjoying spending time with. You might say, I feel very fortunate to have met you. This isn't a sentence you'd necessarily use with someone you've known for a long time. It's generally for people that you're just getting to know. Not a day goes by without me thinking about you. This sentence is something you might say when you're in the early stages of a relationship and you're just falling in love with that person and you're thinking about them all the time. If you want to let them know how much you're thinking about them and give them an idea that you're falling in love with them, you might say, not a day goes by without me thinking about you. The next sentence is, you're the hardest person in the world to say no to. This sentence is something that you might say to someone you just started dating, if you want to be a little flirty and they're maybe asking you for something, you might say, you are the hardest person in the world to say no to, just to make them know that you really like them a lot. The next sentence is, I have a feeling we need to talk about what happened. This is a sentence you might use if something's bothering you, there's a problem between you and your romantic partner, and you want to bring it up, but you want to be kind about it. You don't want to be angry. You want to make sure that the person knows that you just want to talk. You might say, I have a feeling we need to talk about what happened. We shouldn't let this problem come between us. This sentence is something you might use if a problem has come up between you and your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, and you want to make sure that it doesn't get worse. You want to tell your person that they're more important than whatever problem has come up. You might say, we shouldn't let this problem come between us. How about we start again, you and I? This sentence is something you could use if you and your significant other have maybe broken up and you want to get back together. You want to start your relationship again. You could also use, how about we start over, you and I? If you and your significant other have been fighting a lot and been having a lot of problems and it has been feeling not so good, you might use this sentence to just start fresh and leave those problems in the past. How about we start over, you and I? Do you have an admirer? This sentence is really a fun way to ask if anybody is romantically interested in you. An admirer is someone who maybe wants to date you, maybe wants to take you out. So do you have an admirer is just a question about what's going on in your love life. This question is something that a friend might ask another friend. So if you're kind of gossiping and want to know if your friend's dating anybody, you might say, do you have an admirer? The next sentence is, I can't stop thinking about you. This is a fun sentence you might use when you're newly dating somebody and you want to let them know that you're really interested and that you want to keep dating them. You might say, I can't stop thinking about you, so that they know that you are really interested. The next sentence is, nothing is going to come between us. Nothing is going to come between us means that we are going to be together forever. There is nothing that could make us break up because I love you so much. If you want to reassure somebody that you really value their relationship, that you really want to be with them, that you really love them so much, you might say, nothing is going to come between us. Thank you so much for coming on this romantic journey with us, TVenglish watchers. And I can't wait to hear in the comments how you're using these phrases to maybe get a date or charm the person that you're already dating. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the subscribe button below and the bell button and give this video a like. We're going to be posting lots of new videos with cool phrases, so check us out whenever you want to practice your English. See you later.